Alright, Pokemon fans, I have a job for you. Today, I'm going to be making a Pokemon starters tier list, and you guys are going to comment down below whether I cooked or I fumbled bad. So I know I'm going to get flamed, so without further ado, let's get started with the tier list. Man, oh man, we are back with the starters tier list because you guys loved the Megas tier list, and I already know I'm about to get flamed for this one. I didn't get as flamed as I thought I was when I made the Megas tier list. A lot of you guys actually liked my tier list, which I'm really happy about, except I can't say the same about this one because there's a lot more starters than Megas. And, man, this is not a great idea, is it? But, whatever. Anyways, let's get started with the tier list, and comment down below if I'm valid or am I cooked. All right, Bulbasaur, very cute. I think it goes in the amazing tier. Like, it's such a simplistic design, but it works so well. Like, the colors are simple, the eye color is simple, the entire design of this Pokemon is so simple but yet so adorable nonetheless. Goes in amazing for me. I love this Pokemon, bro. It's so cute. Ivysaur, I think, is a bit of a downgrade. I don't like how it gets a more, like, it loses its cute and calm composure and kind of becomes this, like, almost stubborn teenager look, you know? And I don't really like its design comparatively to Bulbasaur. So that's pretty much it. I don't hate it, though. I don't hate it. Venusaur, favorites. One of my favorite starters of all time. I love its design. I love the approach they went with this. Like, compared to Ivysaur, this is so much better. Like, I think I like Bulbasaur more than it in terms of cuteness, but I like Venusaur overall. So it's nice that we have all three of them lined up like this. It's kind of funny. Charmander, favorites. One of the best baby Pokemon of all the starters, purely because of the fact that I remember myself watching I Choose You movie, and the Charmander lore in that movie was so sad, but so beautiful too. I love Charmander, bro. Like, it's so cool, man. Charmeleon, on the other hand, I think it's in the decent tier. I think it's below Ivysaur. I think it kind of falls off in the mid-tier evolution line, but it's still not bad. It just could be better. That's all I'm going to say. All middle stage evolutions are going to be somewhat lackluster because they just don't compare to its final evolution, but for obvious reasons, obviously. But, like, it just doesn't hit for me. I don't hate it, though. All right, chill out, boys and girls. I don't hate it. Charizard, you guys know it's coming. You already know it's coming. Like, I am a person that says that Charizard is an overrated starter, but even then, it's still Charizard at the end of the day. He's a freaking dragon. His shiny looks amazing. He has two wonderful looking Megas. There's not really much other things to say about this Pokemon, but yeah, Squirtle easily goes to the favorites. Actually, no. Amazing. Below Bulbasaur. I don't like it as much as Charmander or Bulbasaur. I think it's the least, it's like the least Kanto starter that I have an actual connection to. But even then, Squirtle Squad, all that kind of cool stuff, it's still cute. But it just doesn't hit for me as much as the other starters. Wartortle, I think, goes in the A tier. I don't know what they were cooking with this one. I don't like its aesthetic at all compared to Squirtle. I don't like the little fins coming up from its head. It just doesn't look cool to me, and it doesn't look cute either. It's kind of for me. I'm sorry. Blastoise, on the other hand, amazing. Not better than Squirtle, hot take. I think Squirtle's just so cute, but Blastoise is so amazing. I don't know. I just like the baby evolutions a lot, but Blastoise still looks amazing. I just don't think it hits as much as Bulbasaur or Squirtle. Again, amazing is a great tier. Amazing is amazing by definition. So, I still love Blastoise. Don't get me wrong. Chikorita, even I have to admit, Chikorita isn't that great of a first stage evolution. I think, honestly, I gotta put in, it's not as great as its future evolutions as well as other evolutions or other starters at that point. Like, it looks kind of awkward, I'm not gonna lie. Other than Bayleaf, which goes into my favorites. Bayleaf has one of the best starter designs in my opinion. I love the simplicity of it. Similar to Venusaur, I just love the simplicity. The little, like, leaf that's, like, almost sharp. It looks like a sharp leaf that's made, like, it looks like a blade on its head. A leaf blade. You see what I did there? Oh, man. Just Man, I deserve the worst, don't I? Okay, but in all seriousness, I love this Pokemon, and I love Meganium. Hot take. Even more. Listen. I know I'm gonna get flamed for this. Please listen to me, okay? I don't hate Meganium. For once, I know. A lot of the Pokemon community hates this Pokemon. I think it's so cute. I think it does its dinosaur look really, really well. I think it's completely different from Venusaur, which I like. I like how they went through a different path. I love its little flower alongside its neck. I think it's so underrated and so overhated. Listen to me, okay? I love Meganium and Bayleaf, but I'm sorry. Meganium is just one of my favorite starter Pokemon of all time. Just hear me out, all right? Just hear me out. All right, Cyndaquil, amazing. I think it's not better than Blastoise, just a simple but amazing design. Nothing more to say there. Quilava, I think, goes like at the top of decent. It's a great middle stage. I think it's one of the better middle stage, but it's just not on par with Bayleaf in my opinion. It's still a little too simplistic. Whereas Chikorita to Bayleaf is like one of the best upgrades ever. So Typhlosion, on the other hand, amazing. At the top of amazing for sure. It's one of the coolest starters of all time. I think its final stage evolution got a little bit of a downgrade when it lost the fire coating around its neck after like I think Gen 5, where it just didn't have that anymore when it had this 3 sprite. Hisuian Typhlosion though. This might be a hot take. Better looking than Charizard. I'm sorry. It looks so much cleaner, so much better, and overall, mwah, perfection. The purple and the red is one of the best color combinations I've ever seen in my freaking life. And the Hisuian, just the vibe, bro. Just the vibe. As well as its lore of guiding spirits to the afterlife. Peak, bro. Peak. Totodile. It's cute. And there's nothing much more to say. It's freaking adorable, bro. I'm sorry. It's just that peak. It's cute. The Totodile, I don't know if you guys remember the Totodile dance. Amazing video, bro. You guys gotta watch that. It's so cute. Croconaw, I'm sorry. He's at the bottom of He looks too ugly for me. He looks like an egg. Like the chest. His chest looks like an egg. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like the blue with the like yellow, it looks like an egg, bro. I'm sorry. I can't take this thing seriously, and I think it lost its cuteness. Again, it looks like a stubborn teenager, which I don't like that vibe. Not Crocorock. I was about to say Crocorock. Fraligator. I love way more than its second stage evolution, but not as much as its first. Hot take. I don't like it as much as Blastoise. I like it more than Cyndaquil, though. It's still an amazing starter. Not as good as other starters, though, in my opinion. Trico, amazing. I think, honestly, I think it's right here. I think it is so simple, yet so peak. Like, just the tail, the simplicity of its design being a gecko, just the red, the green, the light green, and the dark green for its tail. It utilizes so many cool color combinations, but not enough to make it like overwhelming. It's such a good design, man. Grovyle, same thing, except a slightly like, I wouldn't say downgrade really. It's just not as like, I don't know. It just doesn't hit as much as the first one. Not a downgrade, I would say. I don't know how to explain it really. I would say lower than like most of these guys, except for Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil is cute, but Grovyle just looks so good, you know? And of course, Sceptile is perfection. Literally one of my favorite starters of all time, and don't get me started on this Mega. Like, I'll be rambling over and over again if we get started on the Mega. Torchic! Man, there's so many starters. We gotta fly by these, but I want to give each starter some time, you know? I hope you guys don't mind the long video. But, oh man, Torchic, not gonna lie, doesn't hit as much as the other starters. Honestly, this might, okay, it's not as bad as Croconaw. It's not as bad as Croconaw. Okay, it is better than Chikorita too. Torchic is cute. Again, one of the, just not as cute as the other first stage evolutions for me. It's still simple, but it's just that. It's simple cute, but not as cute as the other ones. Combusken, trash. I'm sorry. It looks so weird. and not cool, not cute. It just looks so mid and ugly, bro. I'm sorry. Its final stage evolution, on the other hand, one of the best starters of all time. I know I've been reusing that sentence over and over again, but I'm gonna say a lot more, so get used to it. Blaziken, top 8 starter for me of all time. I think even top 6, but it's mega, it's base form, it's competitive use, and also its scenes that it gets in the XYZ anime, peak, bro. If you guys remember Masked Blaziken, you're an OG. Mudkip. Like, is there any other tier to put him in? He's freaking adorable, bro. Like, it's Mudkip. You can't put him any lower than perfection. That's just unfair. Marshtomp, on the other hand, top of decent. Honestly, no, not on top of decent. Like right here. It's better than Charmeleon, I guess, but I think such a big downgrade. I think they were trying to go for a Quagsire type look, but they just failed miserably. It's not as cute, not as derpy as Quagsire. Nothing could beat Quagsire in terms of derpiness, but it just fails miserably at being derpy looking, and it fails miserably at being cool, fails miserably at being cute. Again, this is my opinion. Do not flame me. Swampert, amazing upgrade. Hot take, not better than Mudkip. I would put Swampert definitely in the amazing tier, probably right here. I don't think it's better than Bulbasaur. Hot take. And it's definitely not better than Typhlosion. Turtwig, it's decent. Nothing too crazy, though. I think it's one of the better first stage evolutions, but nothing too crazy. Grotle, and I would say, like, right below Wartortle and the Ant tier, never grew an attachment to this Pokemon. Torterra, on the other hand, peak. I would put it above Swampert, personally. Another one of my hot takes, but I just love it so much, bro. Its design is so unique. It's actually a lot bigger than people think, especially if you watch the Detective Pikachu movie. This thing's just straight up amazing, bro. Like, it's just such a... Nobody would think about this kind of design. Nobody, except Pokemon. But it just looks amazing, bro. Chimchar... I'm sorry. It has to be the favorites. I'm sorry. Monferno, a little bit of a downgrade. Below Typhlosion. Infernape, the best starter so far. And if you think otherwise, watch the Diamond and Pearl anime. Peak Fiction, one of the best starter growths, and is one of the best Pokemon starter character development in any of the anime, manga, and games. Bro, this starter has had so much development in the Sinnoh anime. And it's the battles it has are so fun to watch too, and seeing it grow and evolve alongside Ash is one of the most. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. Piplup, overrated in my opinion, but so cute. I would say at the top of decent. It's not anything crazy, but again, it's cute. It's Piplup. Prinplup, I think, is a downgrade. I think it's like right here in the Ant tier. And Polion, definitely an upgrade though. Even better than Piplup. I would say like right... I like it a lot better than most of these amazing starters. An amazing starter. And Polion is great. I love the samurai look. I wish it was a physical attacker. I don't know if that's a hot take, but it's my take. I just think there's like... Just imagine like a signature move with those like wings it has. It would look so dope, bro. But, yeah, that's just my opinion. Snivy, never had an attachment to this Pokemon. But still fine. Right here. Servine, trash. So ugly. Why did they give it hands? I don't know. Superior, though. One of the best starter designs of all time. I think it's right behind Typhlosion for me. It's simplistic. It's cool. It's a snake and not a bipedal Pokemon. Can Pokemon learn from their bipedal cat mistakes? I don't know. But superior... Mwah, perfect, bro. Such a great starter. Such a great starter. Heavily underrated, in my opinion. Tepig, cute. It's pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie. Probably the cutest on decent tier. There's nothing much to say. It's just really adorable, bro. Like, look at its little smile. You can't hate that thing. You can't hate that though. And Emboar, I'm not gonna lie. It's better than if you would have told me. If you would have come to me like 2 years prior, I would have put it right here alongside Pignite. But I played with this Pokemon a bit on my own time, and it's honestly not as bad as I thought it was. It's also a great Pokemon competitively. Not like insanely, but like casual competitive, you know what I mean. It has great bulk, not so much great typing. Still a cool Pokemon. I think it's decent. I think it does get overhated just like Meganium, but not as much. I don't like it too much still, but still in the decent tier, which is nice. Oshawott, top of decent tier. Simplistic design. I love the way it uses its like little shell in the anime. Peak. Duat, trash. This is so ugly, bro. I hate this Pokemon. Samura, on the other hand, amazing. Pure, like near perfection. I would say like right. I would say below Empoleon, but it's in Hisuian form, bro. When I tell you they cooked with the Hisuian forms, they did just that. Perfection, bro. This thing is absolute. Oh, it's better than Mudkip. No, it's better than Mudkip. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, Mudkip fans, but Hisuian Samurai, look at it. The streaks are dark red and dark blue, and the beard, bro, it got so much colder, bro. Water dark typing too. Greninja, dope. Okay, Chespin. If you guys haven't watched the XY anime, you won't understand where why I put this Pokemon so high. But if you have, then you'll know. This Pokemon, easily at the top of amazing. One of my favorite starters of all time. Purely because of the anime, by the way. I would never use this thing in game. Purely because of the anime, I've grown so attached to this starter. So cool design. I think the anime made the design more likable to me because at face value, I didn't like it at all. The anime made me love it and appreciate it so much more. Chestnut, I feel like, deserves more love than I think it's overrated as hell. I think it deserves a lot more love. It has to be in the amazing tier. It's at the bottom, but it's such a cooler design than I initially thought it was. And Spiky Shield is a great move. Don't just disregard its typing completely, because that is garbage. Fennekin, holy crap. One of my favorite starters of all time. One of the best first stage evolutions of all time. Rivals Mudkip. That's how good it is. It's so cute in the anime. I love its design. It's simple. I love the fox vibes. It's adorable, bro. Braixen, same thing. Favorites, better than Fennekin for sure. One of the only bipedal cat-like Pokemon that I actually like, because purely because of the anime. The XY anime made a lot of starters so much more likable to me. Like, I didn't like Sceptile as much as other people did. I loved it, but it would probably be down here rather than here. But Braixen, Serena, you guys get the drill. Also, why is it 3 times? That's weird. I don't like Delphox as much as the other two. Still, I would put it in the amazing tier, right below Chestnut though. Good starter. Overhated. Don't like it as much though. I'm not gonna lie. The weakest out of the 3 evolutions. Let me just do something real quick. Alright, moving on. Nah, you already know I gotta talk about this. Pokemon XY was the first thing to get me into Pokemon. From there on, well, actually not the first thing, but I liked the cards and I collected the cards. I never knew about Pokemon though. I just like how the cards look. When I laid my eyes upon Greninja for the first time in the anime, which is my real introduction to Pokemon, what got me into Pokemon as a whole, the best character development out of any starter on this list, in my humble opinion, and also one of the coolest designs, a giant water shuriken on its back, bro, and it's a ninja, bro. Like, how much cooler can you get from that? And it fuses with Ash. Like, dude, there's so many things to like about this Pokemon. Froakie, also one of the cleanest baby stage Pokemon designs of all time. But yeah, nothing more to say. It's my favorite Pokemon of all time. This should be obvious now if you watch my channel. Rowlet, quite literally perfection. Sun and Moon made me love this freaking sleep-deprived owl so much. I love Rowlet, bro. It's my homie, and I love it to death. Its other form, though, its middle stage, is the giant, most biggest of all time. I would say it's probably, like, right here. It's not as bad as Chikorita and Croconaw. Not saying those are bad, they're just you know what I mean? Not as good. Decidueye, though, perfection. Perfection. I love it more than almost all these starters, actually. Even more than Hisuian Typhlosion. One of my favorite starters of all time. I think it's my third favorite starter. I think it's my third. Because, yeah, I think it's my third favorite starter of all time. Love this starter. It's perfection. It's peak. It's a owl that uses its quills as arrows. I'm sorry, bro. It's so good. Hisuian Decidueye, in my opinion, I'm part of those people that think it's a downgrade. Not as bad as people say it is, though. I think it's still good, and I think it's still amazing. Definitely a downgrade, but I would put it, like, right here. It's still an amazing starter. Definitely a downgrade. Not as bad as people make it out to be, though. People make a huge deal about it. Litten. I love Litten, especially in the anime. I think it's one of the best designs. I think it's decent, not amazing. I don't want to overhype it. Definitely a great design. One of the best middle stage evolutions of all time. I would put it above Chestnut and Delphox for me personally, but an amazing middle stage starter. Incineroar, one of my favorite starters of all time. Bottom of favorites, but still so. Actually, no, I gotta put it up here. I'm sorry, I like it more than Venusaur. I love Incineroar, one of my favorite starters. I think it's one of the only bipedal Pokemon that actually kind of makes sense because it's a wrestler. It has that sumo vibe. Love this Pokemon. I'm glad they added it to Smash because, oh my gosh, I love it so much. Poplio. I'm going to get so much like hate for this, but I, in my humble opinion, love the Poplio line so much. So much. Brionne, not as much. All right, not as much. I would put it here, right above all these guys. But Primarina deserves to go in the perfection tier, right above Charizard. This will be the hottest take of my career. I know. A person who loves Primarina. I'm sorry. It's adorable. It's cute. I love the mermaid look, and it has such a wonderful combination of blue. Also, before I should probably preface this, I probably should have said this at the beginning of the video. Blue is my favorite color. So whenever I see something with blue, it just gets an automatic plus. Except for this disgusting roach. That doesn't deserve anything. But Primarina, beautiful combination of blue with the streaks of white. Mwah, perfection. Grookey got overhated. Not as good as people make it out to be. Still good though. Thwackey, top of doesn't hit for me. I think it's slightly overhated. Not that great for me, though. Rillaboom, on the other hand, top tier. One of the coolest designs. I'm sorry. Rillaboom, actually not better than Superior. Not better than Superior. Probably should have changed these, huh? Yeah. I probably should switch it up more to look like that. Rillaboom, one of the coolest starters of all time. I think that's a really hot take, but I don't care. This is my opinion. I think I love the drums, bro. I love its whole personality. I feel like it's a really fun starter to hang around. Scorbunny, I wish Go didn't have this Pokemon. I wish Ash did, but man, was it adorable in the anime, bro. One of my favorite baby stage evolutions ever. Rabu, same thing. One of the best middle stage evolutions. And Cinderace is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Perfection. I love the soccer ball. Libero as a hidden ability is amazing. Pyro ball and its Gigantamax form. Holy frick, they cooked. Sobble, they also cooked. I don't care what anyone says. It's cute. Actually, I would even put it in the amazing tier. It's just so adorable, and I love it. I love it. This is garbage. I hate this so much. This doesn't exist. The James Bond form, bro. Holy frick, that was peak. Not as good as Typhlosion, Rillaboom, or Superior. Still peak. A lot of people will disagree with that, but I don't care. Superior Gatito. I think it's decent. Not as good as some of the other ones, but I think it's right here. I've been watching Horizons a lot. I've been growing a little bit of attached to it. This is trash. I don't care what anyone says. Actually, I'll put it in there. It's not too bad, but it's still mid. Meowscarada, though, one of my favorite starters of all time. I hate how they treated this Pokemon. I wish it wasn't bipedal. Still, it's a cool magician type Pokemon. And for that reason, I would put it above Meganium for me personally. I also think Flower Trick is broken. So, yeah. Fuecoco, you already know where this is going. Like, right right here. Right here. Yeah. Cute design, simple design. And look at this, bro. There's nothing in those eyes, but it's just so adorable. I think it downgraded in its second stage evolution. Not too bad, not too much, but definitely not as much as I'd like. Hot take, don't like it too much. I like the sombrero, but again, not one of my favorite things ever. Skeleturge, don't like it as much as the other two, or specifically Fuecoco. I do like it more than I actually don't know its second stage evolution name. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's amazing though. It's great. I would put it right here in the amazing tier. Amazing starter. Quaxley, man, did they miss with this Pokemon. This stage is fine. This stage is actually cute. I love the JoJo's vibes, but sadly, it doesn't get past anywhere here, really. Actually, it's really down below here. I'm sorry. It's just not that... Honestly, Chastine's even higher than it. I'm sorry. It's still amazing. Simple. Duck. I love the hat, but they fumbled. I'm sorry. I don't like these Pokemon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please respect that. I think they look so weird. Me, personally. But hey, if you guys like it, it's fine. Pikachu. Oh, this is from the Let's Go games. Pikachu. Never felt so attached to a starter. Other than Greninja, of course, and a few others, but man, I think you just feel so much more like attached to a starter. And same thing goes for Eevee, except more. I think, okay, I gotta put this thing down a bit because now I'm thinking about it, I don't like it as much as some of the others guys. Right here. Actually, I do like it more than Venusaur. Eevee, I think, is a better choice. I think it's just more original. And it doesn't make you feel like Ash. It makes you feel like an actual MC. Oh, the Mega is here. Mega Venusaur, I think, is a significant downgrade. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'd put it at the top of decent. I don't like its Mega more than its original. I think they fumbled with its Mega. I think it just looks like an alternate third evolution. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It just doesn't feel Mega-esque. Not as much as Charizard X for that matter, though. This thing is freaking peak. Holy crap, bro. Actually, it's better than Blaziken. They cooked with this design. And still cooked. Not as much, but still cooked with Charizard Y. So peak, so phenomenal. And as much as overrated this dragon is, I still love it to death. So good. Mega Blastoise definitely better than regular Blastoise, but again, not by much. Charizard got all the love for obvious reasons. Mega Sceptile, way better than Charizard or regular Sceptile for that matter. Props to Sawyer for using that thing. Holy crap, Sawyer made me love Sawyer so... wait, no. I should... no, that's not what I meant. Sawyer made me love Sceptile so much. Like, actually, bro. And the way it uses its little spear to it... I think I mentioned this in the Megas tier list. The way it uses its little, like, tail as a freaking missile... So dope, bro. Mega Blaziken, you already know where this is going, bro. Like, come on. I'm not even going to go in depth. Mega Swampert, on the other hand, hot take. I like its original form better, but it's not bad. I would put it, like, right here. Actually, Swampert better than Squirrel. Mega Swampert is still an amazing starter. Not as good as regular Swampert, though. I don't know why Umbreon and Espeon are here. I think it has something to do with the Colosseum games or the Lugia games, like the older Pokemon games that I've never played, actually. I can tell from their models, so I'm not going to rate them. But yeah, this is my starters tier list. Obviously, Greninja's at the top, and I hope you guys enjoyed the starters tier list, or at least agree with it to some degree. If you don't, I'm sorry, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe and comment down below. Did I cook or did I fumble? Let me know in the comments below. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.